you can remember.
You can remember better than we can.
Meemaw, is that a buzzer sitting on your table?
No.
What is that? It looks like the buzzer I'm training my dog to push when she wants to go outside.
Grand Theft Auto 5!
What is that? Regina, can you push that button?
The time is 3:00.
Oh, it's a clock.
Nice.
I thought you were talking about
Grand
it.
Theft Auto 5.
Okay, Meemaw. Woo! Am I moving your chair?
Oh, you were
Christ,
on
here
the
it is.
remote.
You get
Here
to
it is.
drive cars.
Sorry, I moved
You
your
can
chair, Meemaw.
Violence and strong language.
So, whoopsie.
You get to drive cars.
Do you have a memory of you and Aunt T and Uncle Doug, something that y'all did as a kid? Do you have a fun memory or story about you and Aunt T and Uncle Doug when y'all were kids?
Well, partly, yes.
Huh?
Yes, until she was about 9 years old. Then she went to school, and she was away from home during the school days, and then she come back home for summer vacation.
Is this when she went to school in Austin?
Yes. Yes, that was the only school they had at that time for the deaf people.
Is that where she learned sign language? Is that where she learned sign language?
Yes, and she had her, well, you might call it home language. We could understand most of it. And she just had different signs. Like she had an uncle she thought a lot of, and he had a flat nose. And when she would want to say Uncle Frank, she'd mention
Here, I got a question right here.
And one day at breakfast, she kept talking to me about him, and James was sitting there. He said, well, what does she mean when she mashes her? And that was the sign. You knew that was Uncle Frank.
But did he ever find out that she referred to him as the flat nose?
Oh, yes. Oh,
Mail her.
he told so much, and anything that he could do.
Hey, I told Maydell to tell her I said hi.
Would
Tell my boy I said hi.
Aww.
You remember that I was asked
He
you remember I asked you,
he
hey,
had
Bill,
2 boys.
yo, do you drink out of your
But
cup?
he would make them give up to her.
Did y'all ever get to go visit her in Austin? When you were young, did you get to go visit her in Austin?
Yes, we could go up there and visit her at her school. It was a dorm she stayed in.
Right, to pick that thing up.
And she just had to learn her ABCs, everything. She didn't, well, we just had no way of teaching her.
Drive right up now.
And Austin was about 65 miles. And that was the nearest school.
What's he smashing on the current?
And then she taught y'all what she learned?
That was she tried to, yeah. And we did learn a
Now you're
lot.
standing right there. What do you want to do? Turn around.
That was probably, she was probably really lucky that y'all were as close to that as y'all were. Because I would imagine most people who were deaf during that time didn't get to go to a school to learn a language.
Well, some,
Those rims?
at that time,
Yeah, I've
a
got you.
lot of people that was deaf, they were put in some kind of an
I'm sure he
institution
bought that truck too.
saying they couldn't do anything because they couldn't talk or hear.
Oh, he drove out there. Nice.
They have colleges now.
He's smart kid.
Just they have all kinds of job.
And she was deaf because Gang had rubella when she was pregnant. Is that right?
Yes, but see, they didn't know it at that time. And I guess, well, they knew Mama had it, but they didn't know that was what caused her death. So that's what they said caused it. And she was born at 7 months, weighed, I believe, 3 pounds.
Wow.
Wow.
That was young. Especially then.
That must have been scary.
Well, if it rains tomorrow, we're fine.
Did they know immediately that she was deaf?
No, no,
80%.
no, see, it was sometime
When
they
people
did.
game, I imagine.
Maybe when she was older and they were calling her name or something?
Empty tomorrow.
She was 5 years older than me.
She was? She was 5 years older than you? She was 5 years older than you?
Yeah.
Oh.
I would rather, I think watching
And,
someone get stabbed is probably.
Now, of course, I don't remember only what Mother told me, but we lived out kind of near sticks, and
Stop.
then she would go and go. She would
You need
just
to stop.
consider it walk.
She would what?
Consider it a walk, I
Uh-huh.
guess. But Mama didn't know which way to go to find her, and she
Oh,
could
that'd be scary.
call, and she, of course,
She couldn't hear.
I know. And one time she told me, she said she looked and looked, and then a little while she found her cap that she had taken off and dropped. And she knew she must be on the right trail. So she got her and
Ugh.
her.
That was scary.
Oh,
Where did her name come from? Where did Zelma come from?
oh, my mother told me that she liked to read a lot. And she read this story about this lady named Zelma, and she was such a sweet, wonderful person. So that was before Zelma was born, and she named her Zelma Margaret.
Well, she was a sweet Zelma too.
And Margaret was for her grandma, and Zelma was for
Wait, Margaret was from where?
her grandma,
Gangs?
Gang's mama.
Oh, okay, so Aunt T's grandmother. Okay. So Gang's mom's name was Margaret.
Yeah.
How did the name Gang come around?
Oh, they the grandkid,
Maydell?
Maydell, she tried to say grandma, I guess. And she said grand. And then they got, some of them said gang. And the grandkids
Called her Gang.
yeah.
And tell the story about when Maydell saw the picture of Pawpaw and then Pawpaw came home from the war.
When Texas lost
Uh,
their
well,
season, lost against LSU. Because we should have
she,
beaten LSU.
she was about 3 months old
When we did that,
when he
that was
left
Ugh.
for the mock war.
and I told Melissa, I said,
And
he'll be lucky to be 500.
of course I had his picture,
This is a sign
and
of
I'd
a
show
bad year.
Maydell and tell her that was her daddy. And, but he was way off, and I couldn't explain to make her understand. But she just looked at that picture, and it was a hill right at the side of the house, and she would pond he was away over.
No.
Then it would have to be.
And then when he come home,
Yeah.
I think she was a little jealous. She was about 3 years old when he come back,
I was so glad to see.
and she just,
And,
she said it was Daddy, but she really didn't know what Daddy was.
And then didn't she lay on the floor and kick and scream?
Oh, yeah, yeah. Somebody said it was just growing as fast. I think she was just a little jealous. Of her daddy.
I'm curious, how did Papa get home to Gonzales? Did he like take a bus or like how did they
literally
travel?
Dropped him in San Antonio, and he had to
Really?
get home.
Yeah.
Huh.
No.
Yes, San Antonio. We come home. Well, he was on a ship, of course, coming over. Well, that's another story.
Sure.
When he was captured by the Germans on the Rapido River in Italy, and spent 15 months as a POW.
Wow.
Eating rutabagas.
Prisoner of war.
Eating rutabagas. Eating rutabagas.
We just didn't realize what freedom would be without the people that fought.
And how long was it between the time that he was liberated and then until he got home?
Not very long.
Yeah.
No.
Because at that point the war was mostly over.
Yeah, and then just as soon as they could, I believe that he said it was the Russian troops that come and he got out of this camp, this prison camp, and then they got back to the ship, and I guess he come right on because I know he got home in June. 3 years after he left in 41.
I know they stopped in Africa on the way there. I wonder if they did that on the way back.
Oh, no. No, they come home as soon as they could.
So directly from Germany, I guess.
Yes. He had been moved to several different camps.
So anyway, did he ever get shot? Did he?
No.
No, he didn't, but the man, he was a staff sergeant, and the man that taken his place,
Thank you.
got killed.
Wow.
It was very interesting and interesting, and I know that God was there to protect him and to protect us. And you know that as we know that as he goes to heaven, and he knows that he is away from all of as he struggled to as he showed that his love is ours, and that he was the one that he been in that prisoner of war to protect us.
Yes, and then when he went back, when he come home, and all, we went to see if it was anything, for the POW. And whoever...
I know POW stands for prisoner of war.
Yep.
there in Austin, and they said, well, that really wasn't, you wasn't fighting then for your country.
What?
He said, well, I sure didn't put myself there.
Hey, if I can pick your daughter up, I'm sure I can.
People are.
I love to hear stories about Papa, and I know
They
that
didn't
I really did like
understand
to
whoever
hear
that
stories
was, what, why, or how we come out and have our freedom.
Yeah, not only did he fight for this country, they put him on one of the most dangerous places on
in
the
maximum
planet during
security
that time.
prison, basically.
No, I'm talking about at the Rapido River. They did not expect those soldiers to come back.
Let me hear something that you're going to be shocked by.
There were landmines and everything else. It was not.
Nice. Well, I know that God was
We're
there.
interviewing we're interviewing Meemaw.
Do you have any funny stories about my mom that maybe I haven't heard before?
About her.
About
Mom. About Margaret. About Margaret.
Well, I have to bring Nell into it. She was a coward, you might say. No, we'll say shy.
Who? Nell?
Shy.
Nell or Mom? Nell.
Margaret, Nell. She went to school when she was 5 years old. But Margaret was, she was such a tiny little thing. But Nell would push her ahead. And anywhere she went, she followed. And Nell was actually bigger than her.
I'll do another day, not today.
And
Didn't Mom talk on the phone a lot?
oh, yes. Now
Some things never change.
Was after she, especially after she come a teenager. In fact, Daddy had her a private phone in her room, which was very, people didn't have that very long.
You mean her own phone line in her room?
Yes.
In the 60s? Huh.
Well, I guess it might have been the 70s by then, by the time she was a teenager. I was saying,
Right.
he was asking if it was in the 60s, and I said it might have been the 70s because she was. No? No, she would have been a teenager in the 60s. Yes, I'm sorry. My math no good right now.
I had my own phone line in the 80s, and I thought that was special.
Yeah, I had one in the 80s, and I thought it was pretty exciting.
And she would talk
Back then, when she used to talk a lot.
and still does.
Exactly.
And she called me the other day. I said, Margaret, don't talk too loud and wear yourself out. And she just kept on.
Like she does.
Yep.
I
been through it lately.
wanted to hear, but I didn't want her to overdo it.
Did Margaret get along with her siblings? Did Margaret get along with her brothers and sisters?
I had three boys and 4 girls.
Nice.
And did they all get along? Did they all get along well?
Oh, well, you know that.
Well, maybe except for Donald David. He was always starting fires, so to speak.
Oh, well, we always have a black sheep. No, but let me tell you, he was one of the kindest and most thoughtful. I don't remember when he was in school, and I think he might have been in the 2nd grade, or he might have been in the 1st. And anyway, they had a store right across from school, and being young like he was, unexperienced. He taken up with an older boy, and he slipped over to the store and stole a package of cigarettes.
Oh no.
And Donald David was with him.
We live in a cul-de-sac.
Okay.
Oh, it wasn't Donald. It was someone else. It wasn't Donald David. Donald David was with him.
Yeah, no, this older one stole it.
Okay.
And then, of course, the principal expelled them both. And they couldn't go back until the parents come and talk.
Ooh.
And next, oh, it just upset our family. And next day, I was getting ready, and Donald David just looked so sad. And I said, don't feel bad, we'll get it straightened out. He said, Mama, I'm not thinking about I'm myself. He said, whatever this boy's name, said he don't even have a mama.
Oh.
And it just worries him so. And do you know, whenever Donald David all through school, well, when they went to the principal, he said, well, I would suggest that he change his friends. You know, he didn't want to say anything. But when he went to a junior high, that boy went to, and he got a locker just above him.
Just about Donald David.
Yeah, why don't you just do that, right?
Oh, and I don't know whatever become of him. But he,
Donald David was kind of mischievous, wasn't he? Was Donald David kind of mischievous?
He was.
I mean, as an adult, I feel like he was still mischievous.
You might call this mean and mischievous, but you know, we had to pin our clothes. I didn't have a dryer. I had a
Oh
washer.
no, dude.
And,
Never getting rid of
and
that.
put
It's all
them
done now.
on the line and put clothespins to hold them.
That's a friend of mine that-
Well, my clothespins was a disappearing, and I didn't know what happened. And come to find out, Donald David was trying to make him some kind of a shooter with my clothespin and put a grain of corn in there, and you shoot it and hit, and he taken it to Sunday school.
No.
Oh no.
And of course, we all got together. I didn't check everybody. And he take it to Sunday school and shot it off in Sunday school and hit the teacher, and he was bald-headed. And he didn't say a word on it. He just told him, said, hand it to me. And then when he told me, he just laughed. He said that was the greatest punishment he could have, was to have that taken away from him.
Was that at East Side? Was that at East Side?
Yes. Yes.
So I am very fascinated about the house in Greenwood that you lived at when you were little. How was it like? I mean, Grover, when we were
She
kids.
didn't live in that house, Cooper.
Huh?
He's talking about Greenwood and the house that you lived in, but I told him you don't live in the house. You didn't live in the house that's there now, right?
Oh.
You lived in a house over by the well.
Well, I was born over there. But this one, Daddy built that later, of course.
And what happened to the house that y'all lived in?
Yeah, I mean, that's
Oh,
minutes. I mean, it's.
I don't really know. Daddy used to rent it out. Well, I don't say rent it out. Somebody was working for him that stayed over there.
My phone's on
And they
silent.
had raised vegetables and watermelon.
Hmm.
And
And then didn't your family have the land further towards the highway, right? And then there was a blacksmith. shop?
Oh, that was long before. Oh, that was when my dad, when I was growing up. Yeah, my daddy was a blacksmith.
Right. And he had a shop back behind the house?
But no, it wasn't behind it. We lived in a big two-story, and then not too far down
I'm gonna
was
stop
the
in 5
shop,
minutes so don't
and
get
then
corrupted.
a little bit further was a
And what?
store.
And what?
A
Oh, the store. Was it? It was your family store, right?
It was. And then grandma, my grandma stayed in the house.
You put the windshield down on it.
Yeah, and it come a storm.
Wait, so it was your dad's mom? Your dad's mom? Your grandmother was, you mean your dad's mom?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Right, and there was a storm, and didn't you have to run to the blacksmith shop?
When Douglas was just a baby, it come a big storm, and Mama just went crazy. We had a big porch, and it was to tearing that porch off, and she went grabbed a big old quilt and me and started out, and Daddy trying to get her to stay. And we passed by this shop, blacksmith shop, and it was just a blowing every which way. And Mama said she tried to get me to get down, but every time she put me down, I'd jump up. And then Daddy come on with the baby, with Douglas, and he went on and left him at his mama's. And come back after us. Oh, it was terrible. And it just tore up everything, except Daddy had a Model T, and it didn't touch that old Model T.
Huh.
But all around it just tore up stuff.
Was it a tornado or just a bad storm?
It was a bad storm, we called it.
Was that the car that he died in later? That he had?
Oh, no, not the same one, no. This was when I was just
Yeah, you were a babe. You were young.
well, I was about 5 years old, something like that. But oh, if Mama had stayed there, we'd have been protected, but she just went through.
I guess you never know which, where the storm's gonna head.
Right, you gotta find that.
Is it anything that